Okay, hello everyone. So hi, my name is Aniruddh Atrey, and you are?
Aman Agarwal.
Hi, nice to meet you, Aman.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, so today I am here to take your interview actually. I am right now studying in my UF and pursuing masters in computer science, and in my UXD class it's been told to me to take user interviews. Okay, so let me get to all the main points. So the main goal of the interview is to learn the struggles and the challenges for the international students. Okay, and what the international students face when they arrive at the UF. For this, you have been identified as a potential user, and I will be recording this video and this interview, and I would like your consent for this.
Sure, absolutely. You have my consent.
Okay, so with the interviewer Aniruddh Atre and cameraman Jeevan, say hi.
Hi.
So, yeah, your responses and this recording would be kept confidential and will only be used to improve the student experience. The interview would take around 15 minutes of your valuable time.
Sure.
Okay, thank you. So, do you have any questions before we proceed?
No, I don't have any questions. Please go ahead.
Okay, so would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is Aman Agarwal and I am an international student here at UF. I am originally from India.
Okay, and can we know a little bit about your background?
So I have I have done my bachelor's in computer science in India, and I have a couple of years of experience. After that, I have decided to do my master's in computer science, for which I came to UF in fall 21. I am just about to graduate this semester, so I know pretty much a lot about Gainesville and a lot of the challenges that we have, and a lot of different things that international students are facing here. So,
Nice, congratulations that you are going to graduate.
thank you.
And have you ever visited any other country other than US?
Yes, I have visited a few countries other than US. I have visited United Arab Emirates, where I have visited Dubai. I have also seen a couple of other countries like Singapore and Malaysia.
Oh, that's very intriguing. Even I would like to go there sometime. So, for the next question, so when did you arrive in this country?
I came here back in fall 2021 in the
Okay.
month of August.
Okay, and do you know the exact date?
I came on about 20th of August. My classes were starting around 23rd August.
Okay, and how old were you when you arrived here?
When I arrived here, I was 24 years old. So yeah, I was 24 years old.
Okay, so you approximately had 3 days when you arrived here and before the starting of your course.
Yes, absolutely correct.
So, may I know what you did in those 3 days?
Okay, so in those 3 days, the first thing we did after coming, so we arrived like pretty late at night, so we just slept, we ordered in some food and we slept off. The next day, we all went to Walmart, got some basic necessities. We had some washroom products, some room fresheners, and some bed sheets and everything. And the third day, we pretty much spent to just set up the house and everything, just to make sure we are all set to go to college on Monday.
Okay, and that's very nice. So, are you a vegetarian or non-vegetarian? Just a quick question.
I am a vegetarian.
Okay, okay, nice. So, yeah, have you what were some of your main concerns as an international student before arriving in the UF?
So, before arriving to the US, I was really worried about it's a big shift coming all the way from India to the US. So I was really worried about how I would be able to carry myself. Would I be able to just take care of classes and home cooking and managing the cultural differences, everything or not? But it went pretty smoothly. I was also a little worried about how the different rules and regulations stay around here. Being an international student, I have to be pretty aware of everything about that. But yeah, as long as we are not doing anything wrong, we are fine. So it's good.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, before you, I have taken a few of the interviews, and all of those international students were vegetarian. So their main focus or their main problem was to find out the vegetarian food around it. So did you had any kind of problem with that?
So I did not have a lot of problem with finding vegetarian food because I like to cook food myself. But there are a few good restaurant options out there. They are expensive, but they are pretty good options. but mostly I just cook at home because it's cheaper and it's much more healthier to do so.
I guess all the international students like know how to cook. Like all of them
Yes.
gives this kind of answer.
Yes, I mean, if they don't know how to cook, they'll learn how to cook because it's not really affordable to just eat outside.
Mm.
So
And
we
it's
all-
not very healthy also.
Yeah, it's not very healthy also. So we all eventually learn how to cook.
Okay. And would you like to tell me if you experienced any kind of cultural shock or cultural shift when you came from India to US?
Yes, there were many. When I
Okay.
came here, I tried to open a bank account because that was pretty important. And back in India, you just walk into a bank and you open a bank account. But
Hmm.
over here, I had to book an appointment, and I got an appointment after 10 days.
After 10 days?
Yes.
Okay.
But then I had to switch go to a further away branch just to get a nearby appointment. But we have to book appointments to open bank accounts. That was new for me, and I didn't know that we used to. I mean, over here, buses and all the transportation system have live apps running. In India, we just know that something is gonna come at this time, but and we just wait. But over here, everything is live tracking. That was pretty different.
Okay.
And yeah, those were some of the cultural shocks that I saw here.
So did you find that live tracking useful?
Yes, that is actually very useful for every student here. We use that every day just to make sure that whenever we step out of the home, we just do it on time just to make sure we don't miss our bus and not get late to our classes.
Acha, and can you let our viewers know about these kind of apps? If you can spell them or if you can let them know.
Yes, it's the GNV RTS app where GNV, like the Gates abbreviation is GNV, and RTS is RTS, GNV RTS app where you can just track the buses and everything. That's a good app you can use. That's a must-have app.
Thank you so much about this. And now I would like to get your focus. Like, if you were there any kind of unexpected issues that you encountered in the beginning of the year?
So some of the unexpected, yes, there was when I went to class for the first day, I was not able to find where the classes are because it's a huge campus, and we did not know. So we had to find where the class was. Although I knew the number, I did not know where to actually find it. So I actually missed the first class of my masters because I could not find the class. And then, but one of the nice things was that people are very helpful here. So as soon as I could get hold of somebody, they actually walked me to the class. Some other shocks were some other unexpected things that happened was coming from the airport to here. I landed in Jacksonville. It was pretty far, and booking cabs were a little bit hassle. I thought that it would be pretty simple because it's a very advanced country, but there were payment issues and everything. But I understand being an international student and bank issues. So yeah, those were some of the issues that I encountered after coming here, but it's all a smooth sail now.
Okay. And what would you suggest that are these kind of problems or these kind of unexpected issues could be solved by UF by any means necessary or through any medium?
Yes, I think the issues which I faced already have like good solutions already by UF. For example, that since I was late to the class, UF already has a very good app, a very good inbuilt app where you can just click on the class number and it will give you a map. You can just navigate to that. I didn't know that. And but yeah, some other issues that people face is that they are not able to communicate very well to different people from different countries. Like I'm from India, there are so many people from other countries. So something that can be done is that there can be a lot of student groups. There already are, but there can be more, so that there is more promoting cross-country cultural inclusion. For example, currently we have groups of Indian society. We have some other societies where only those groups come and we meet people from our own nation. But there should be for more groups where people from different nations come together and promote all their cultures and they get to learn about each other.
Did you find any kind of personal problem regarding this about socializing with other kind of people and
Yes.
other country people?
Initially, what happened was we are all like-minded people, and like-minded people attract same. So what would happen was we would tend to stay around Indians. That would be our own comfort space. But there have been a couple of events. Like there was a presidential party where we went, and there were literally so many people at the president's house. I think there were so many people from different countries that came. It was nice. So yeah, I think there can be more events organized like that on major occasions like Thanksgiving, Christmas, and all that.
Okay. And what would you say that UF as a university to do a bit better to help and smoothen your transition?
To help and smoothen my transition, I would say that while when we got our admits and we decided to choose UF, once UF gets to know that, UF can promote all the different student groups that are already here. They could share us some Facebook groups or some let's say WhatsApp groups or some Instagram groups, so that we get to connect with them beforehand, and say when we land into the US, all of us are from the same country, so we don't know people here. So if we can connect with them beforehand, we can get help from them in issues such as say booking a cab or just after landing, or they could advise us that hey, you need an appointment, just book it beforehand so that you can get a bank account as soon as you land here. So UF can help sending us some details like that along with our admit letter, so that we can connect with our fellow mates.
Okay. And lastly, one last question, like how was your whole experience in the UF?
So my whole experience has been quite overwhelming. I would say that the masters is it's a very roller coaster ride. There have been semesters where there have been very difficult subjects and no time to rest at all. But there have been times when it has been a little slow. So, and Gainesville is a pretty quiet, low-key town, and Florida is beautiful. You should go to some places like up to maybe St. Augustine or Clearwater Beach. They are very pretty. Coming from India, US is like a whole different thing, and there are better roads, better systems here. So it's been good. UF has been good. The classes are good, and I pretty much like everything about here.
To be honest, with your answer, I'm also thrilled for this roller coaster right now. So,
absolutely, it'll be great.
thank you so much, and it was nice having you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Thank you.